Good morning, everyone. Live and direct from Moscow, Russia. Plans for today to go visit the GUM, Red Square, and as much as we can. Kind of got a late start on the day, but I'll try to make up as much as we can. It's a view from our room. Not glorious, but it's too expensive to stay right in the middle of downtown. So anyway, we're about to get on the metro and go to Red Square. First stop, get some caffeine at a local Moscow Russia. Let's check out the menu a little bit here. They got bagels and it's cool how the same chain has different stuff. Caffeine, baby.
This is Чистые пруды. Change here for lines 6 and 10.
Welcome to our Russian vlog. If you're new to the channel, I am L to the W. This is my beautiful wife. She is originally from Russia. So what makes our vlogs unique is that I have a person that natively speaks Russian, can actually say the words properly, and you get more of an authentic experience. Anyway, normally I do car videos and life and stuff, and hey, sometimes vacation is life. So hopefully you enjoy and you will subscribe to the channel. I'm a veteran, a car enthusiast, and occasionally travelers. But anyway, check out this statue behind us. So, what does that say?
It says Священномученик Ермоген Patriarch Moskovsky всея Руси. It's one of the religious person from the past.
Alright, so now we're going to check out this, what do they call the trio of horses?
Troika.
A troika. Okay, so here's a statue. Actually, cool fact is on the metro, it's called a troika card.
Yeah, and we have it right here.
And it has the same 3 horses.
You could put money on it.
I'll hold it that way. Troika card. So I guess maybe something in Russia with the 3 horses does it symbolize something that you know of?
Not on top of my head.
It's a shame. It's a fountain. It's dry right now.
Because it's cold.
So here it is. That's the troika. Oh no, it's a quad. So it's not troika. This is so I guess we're gonna. So what does that say there?
So this says Nikolskaya Bashня, means Nikolskaya Tower. It was built in 1491, and it's explained that who was architecture, and they rebuilt it in 19th century. And on the top of this is a 5-point star. It was placed there in 1937. The height of the tower is 70.4 meters. 70.4 meters.
So, yeah, this is pretty much the square right here, I believe.
Oh, yeah. How cute to see this.
Wow, look at this. So what's this red building? Massive amount of brickwork. Could you picture back then trying to carry bricks up that high to make all that? So here's the there's the star that they were talking about. Look up there. This is Russian guard.
You wanna go there and read?
Yeah, let's go there and read.
And it's basically a red square in the whole Kremlin inside in miniature form.
Huh. So 1874 to 1883. I guess that's how long it took to build. Almost 10 years. Which I could picture if you could see everything that's involved with this building here. It is quite amazing. So all these lines here on the road are here for a military parade that happens when?
It happens on May 9th every year in the memory of the World War II. So the leaders of the Soviet Russia and till these days, Mr. Putin,
right here on that.
Sit on that and wave like that.
So yeah, so if you come here and you see all these lines on the ground, that is for the military to travel. I said, and then that stadium podium is where
Where's Lenin?
oh, Lenin's buried there.
Yeah.
Okay, so they stand on top of Lenin's tomb and waved at the military. So right here is the famous GUM. If you watch any Russian videos, you've seen that. We got the date on it. It's 1890 to 1893. So what? It took 3 years to build that monster. Look at how big this thing is from one end to the other. And I can promise you, video does not do any justice to the size of that. All right there is the actual famous St. Basil's Cathedral. Yeah. So right here in front of St. Basil's Cathedral is this nice little monument right here. It's got some Russian writing that my translator here is going to read out to you.
This is monument гражданину Минину и князю Пожарскому. 1818.
There you go, baby. You get to hear it in Russian. A lot with a boombox. All right. Anyway, trip to travelers. This whole square is nothing but big bricks and stuff, and it is not even anywhere in here. Do not come here in dressy casual or heels. You will get worn out very quick. Wear some good comfortable walking shoes if you plan to come to Red Square. Making our way into the GUM. Pretty steep entrance. Guess we found the Russians' version of Victoria's Secrets. Look at that. So when we shopping there, honey. There's the famous ice cream shop everybody shows. So looks like the fountain's down. There's some kind of TV display now. Alright, we're going to this cafeteria thing that we see a lot of YouTubers come eat at. We're going to try this out. Get some real Russian food.
Oh look, there's from Soviet.
So some cool Soviet Union era appliances in that.
That's iron.
Oh yeah. Floor scrubber or something. Alright, this video, I'm gonna stations are written. Wow. Look at the line for this place. Hopefully it's as good as everybody makes it out to be. What you do here is it's just cafeteria style. You just pick up the glass and take what you want and you pay at the end. The good thing, it's in English too, so totally doable for anybody.
Это не наш, это свет. This is cake Praga. This is cake птичье молоко. It's like a souffle inside. It's very famous. They also have candy individually. This is chicken Kiev, meatballs, mashed potato, coffee americano, and I have potatoes with mushrooms. This is another chicken Kiev. This is mushroom something. This is famous salad, herring under something. This is famous compote. This is drink. You boil the dry fruit, and this is famous Russian pastry from Soviet era. All right, let's see.
Okay, so the drinks, if you ever come here, the drinks are in the front in the display case up there, and that's where you get them. Unless you want coffee, it's in the back. There's not like any place, you don't go to a soda fountain in here, so you know there's not a whole lot. There's some bottled water and a few drinks. You have to get them into the front. Nobody's ever said this on any video I watched, so the drinks are there, and that's it. Like I said, there's no soda fountain. It's not the U.S. Time to eat. Our entire meal was 1,480 rubles, so that's $23. That's not bad for 2 pieces of cake, meatball. I mean, you saw that like in the U.S. Those cakes would be like $5 a piece. So I mean, so about $12 a person to eat here. So not bad at all. And the food was actually delicious. So along the whole top floor of the Goon, this side here, this entire side all the way down, it's all kind of like museum type stuff of the history, I guess, of Russia, like old-timey stuff. Like this plate here, pure Soviet.
It's SSS. It's not CCP.
It's the Soviet Union. Yeah, all classic, like old-timey, classic Russian stuff. It's pretty cool little history of Russia here on the top floor of the Goon. Like I said, you'll see stores are on this side and this entire length here, and then even some down one are all historical stuff. Pretty cool. I've never heard anybody say that before. Look at these things. You can get your DJI drone here at the Goon as well. Ah, mountain bike. Look at that. Obviously here at the Goon you can get a gold-plated Dyson hairdryer as well. Look at how beautiful she is. You walk walk around here, everybody's got this ice cream in their hand, so it's one of those things you have to do when you're here. This is supposed to be like an original Soviet recipe.
Два стаканчика. Chewing chocolate shavings in it. Шоколадная крошка и... Что было первое?
What is it?
Вот the first. Какое было первое? Крем-брюле. Крем-брюле.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Say again?
Said pretty good.
Yeah. Try mine. It's like a caramel. I'm gonna try yours.
Amazingly soft. If you want to get looks in Red Square in April when it's about 45 degrees, it's not walking around with a big camera or anything crazy. It's walking around in shorts will get you all the looks. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody knows you are not from here.
Not walking around with a big book bag, this monster SLR with a big road mic. Nope. Short skis.
Yeah, we are from Florida.
Yeah.
It's too good to like check it
I'm not
out.
sure how good it shows up, but the Goom has all these pretty lights all over that light up at night, so you might want to schedule your trip to come here later in the afternoon so you can capture that. We saw a street here earlier and walked in that had lights going over the roof, so we're gonna go check that out right now. This looks pretty interesting. Check this out. It's hard to, wow, it's dark. It's hard to even explain how pretty this is in person, but try to capture what I can for you. Hey.
Вот здесь, слышишь? Вот здесь. Алло, слышь.
Alright, we're gonna visit and see Vladimir Putin.
Таджикскому братскому народу, товарищ.
Yep, there's old Vlad hanging out in the square. This street here is just full of like souvenir shops, like that one right there. Oh, look at that cosmonaut suit. A Putin. Hey, what do you call it? What do you call those dolls?
Matryoshka.
Matryoshka. There you go. Or the nesting dolls, as the rest of us would call it. Check out, they got some cool military stuff here. Da. Oh, you can buy an Audi out here on the street too. Dealers right here. Ooh, it's pretty. I hate to see the price tag on it, but nice looking car, RS5. All right, check it out. This is Russia, the Lada.
Model 5.
Model 5, look, 2105. This is like the Soviet definition of automobiles. How these things are still together and haven't rusted apart is a mystery. Must be some great Russian steel. Oh, look at Felicia. A Skoda.
I think this is true.
A Skoda. Guys, man, you know we gotta do something with cars. Oh, look at that. There's your cancer right there. Yeah, that's what we call rust. Look at a leaf on breeze.
Blood or something.
How many times have you seen a Mercedes with snow tires? You can hear, I don't know how good this will pick it up, but you can hear the snow tires clanking as they go by. Extremely loud. Of course, where we live, we don't even begin to think about snow. So if you want a Chevy in Russia, you can buy the Orlando. The Orlando. They don't sell an Orlando in America.